What we have here is not a failure to communicate, or at least I hope not. What we do have is a fairly lengthy lecture and reading that may not have immediately obvious application in the world of organizing information. Bear with me, however, and I think it will all become clear. If not clear, at least you will see the relevance to what we do as librarians. As I mentioned last week, there's a fair amount of rhetoric floating around library land to the effect that we, librarians, are but neutral providers of information, that our value systems do not impinge upon our stewardship of the assembled wisdom of the ages. The distinguished Wayne Wigand argues that because of our neutrality, we are not regarded highly in the great food chain of scholars, or amongst the professions. My argument, already stated, is that we do create knowledge, but in a very specialized fashion, which is where the whole issue of class structure kicks in. One of the themes that will run through the theoretical part of the course is that many of our information structures, specifically subject analysis and classification systems, although there may well be others, are created by an elite with an inevitably elitist point of view. These systems may, or may not, serve the general public in a comfortable fashion. Hence this seeming digression on the nature of class structure and the musings of Antonio Gramsci on a group within which I think librarians fit rather nicely. I want to at least raise the issue of whether librarians are, knowingly or unknowingly, supporters of the cultural status quo in our quest for quality. I hope this all opens some questions in your mind. I certainly want you to keep this theoretical approach to library land and the various information structures we will be looking at throughout the course. In the end, building our collections and systems of organizing access to the information in our collections may be the most important things we do. Occasionally applying a tiny bit of skepticism to those systems may not be a bad thing. On to the lecture.